Ladies and gentlemen, parents and teachers, today we have an interesting show to entertain you. You're all familiar about the story of Christmas. This is an Easter Carol, which we've done in the style of Charles Dickens. So, we hope you enjoy it. Face T. Baldrige was the meanest person in the whole entire town. He owned a big company that wanted to court the market on Easter. He had his workers working night and day on icing candy. His chickens were working too. Alright, you dummies, keep working, keep working. You have to court the market on Easter. The big squeeze is on. But sir, we haven't had lunch break in a long time. Well, it's all worth it. Space up! Does anyone else have anything to say? Well, get back to work. So at the end of the day, everyone was tired, was finished. So I'd like to talk to you about a health break and all that, about a health plan and all that. It was all tough and all that. If everyone had to work hard to be worth it. In a selfish world, only the selfish succeed. But it's alright, that's enough. I'll see you tomorrow. And all you workers, I expect to see you tomorrow too. Later that night. You again, I already gave you a $1 last week. Told you to take a break somewhere else. La 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 la, spare me. Baldrige came home and made himself some porridge. Seemed that all was right, but that night was no ordinary night. What was that? What was that? Listen to me! Who are you? I am an angel sent by God. I'm here to change your ways, show you the joys of Easter, all these other things. So Russell turned back to the days of Baldrige's youth, when his grandma took him to church every Easter. Don't you see how happy we were when you were a boy, seeing the joys of Easter? Well, I know about that. Now go back to ancient times, about the trimming of Easter. Father, I saw him die. Why didn't he save himself? He had the power. Father, when he died, he looked glad. The way you look when all the nets are in. It's time to go home. Home. Yes, Jacob. His work on earth was finished. So the angels rolled back the stone and Jesus appeared to his disciples. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Master, is that you? Look at my hands, my feet. Touch me and see. For a spirit does not have flesh and bones as you see me have. Jesus stayed with the disciples while he made them breakfast. Then came a time when he had to go back to heaven. And behold, I'm with you always, even to the end of time. Ye men of Galilee, why you stare into heaven? Jesus reigns in heaven with the Father and the Son. He will come again to save everyone. Now do you know about the truth about Easter, about ancient times, what I was going through? Well, I know about these things. And now I'll take you to the present. Russell took Phineas T. Baldrige to the present. Sure what workers really thought about their boss. Was they were telling Facey Baldrig's jokes, and some were throwing tomatoes, eggs, and fruit at big photograph of Facey Baldrig's. Ha 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 ha! How many Baldrigs did it take to screw a light bulb? Because they're so stupid! You know why it takes more than one Baldrig to screw a light bulb? Because he's so stupid! Or maybe it's used on. Ha la 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 la. Take that, Facey Baldrigs. They showed them a Bobby and all that. They brought eggs and kitties to the children at the orphanage and all that. It's really sad. Pretty soon the orphanage will close and we'll be out of a job. What will I do? We have to do everything we can. I trust you see the joy you bring to a lot of people. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Ever since your grandma died, you've been impossible. You've been acting mean, you've been stabbing at everyone. You act to be so mean, even bill collectors won't come near you. What do you think your grandma would think if she could see you now? What's now? Welcome to Easter Future. Then he showed that Bobby would become a great businessman one day, become mean and selfish like Facey Baldrigs. Soon Baldrigs ended up losing his job and his home. Even no one would want anything to do with him. Even the animals at the zoo would want nothing to do with him. Go home, you're fired. Facey Baldrigs woke up from his dream. I don't have to make the same mistakes twice. Like my grandmother said, we have the ability to change our destiny for the better. To all you workers out there, I'm sorry how I acted. That, I give you the rest of the day off for Easter holidays off. Yay! And then Facey Baldrigs went to Bobby. I'm going to help to keep the orphanage open, to keep the homeless shelter open, and help everybody. It'll help a lot of people. So Facey Baldrigs is a good lesson. The friends are more important than money. And this is why we celebrate Easter, because Jesus gives his life for us. The end. But that is our Easter show, like Imagine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll try to do a better version of it if I can.